Welcome to our fifth Python video tutorial, and in this particular video tutorial we are going to look at the rules which are followed in naming variables in Python programming language. So I'm not going to dwell a lot, but here basically this is a theoretical lesson. Therefore, we are going to be looking at those rules. So the rule number one, it is that your variable names, for instance, the ones which we have, the one we have used here, like greetings, they can contain only letters, numbers, and underscores. So as you can see, I've not begun with a numeric letter. Therefore, that is the first condition that you have to follow, or rule number one, that your variable names can only contain letters, numbers, and underscores. Examples of such names, for instance, this one is valid. If you write message 1, this is also valid. Another one, but this one is prohibited. That one is not accepted. So to make use of variables in Python programming language, ensure that your variable name start with the letters, that they can only contain letters, numbers, and underscores. Rule number two stipulates that spaces are not allowed between variable names. For instance, if you are giving your variable greeting message, a variable like this one cannot be accepted. So let us run an example. As you can see, this is greeting message. If you write space that this is greeting, sorry for that, greeting message, then you pass in here greeting message, you can see that if you try to compile your program, the Python interpreter complains. Our rule number one also said that something like message 1, for instance, if you wanted to run something like that, like message 1, you will find that if you try also to compile your program, the compiler also complains that there is, as you can see, there is the up pointing caret there, which shows the source of your mistake. But if you tried to rewrite this to 1_1, then the other one here, just write _1 and try to compile your program. As you can see, it runs successfully. So the first two rules is that the variable can only contain letters, numbers, and underscores. The other one, we have seen that spaces are not allowed between the variable names. And another thing, I've emphasized this, but I want to also re-emphasize again, avoid the use of reserved words or keywords in Python. For instance, you cannot name your variable as print. You can see if you try to run your program with that, if that is your variable name, I'm sure that it will complain that you are trying to utilize what we call a reserved word as a variable name. So desist from that use because the compiler is not going to allow you. The other one, it is function names. When we shall get there, we shall also see what that means. The fourth rule, but not so strict, that one the compiler does not complain, but it is an advisory to you so that you can also get along with other programmers. Let your names be descriptive as much as possible. For instance, if you write N and also substitute N there and try to compile your program, as you can see, it has compiled successfully. But if you are reading this and debugging your program, and if it was wrong, you cannot really understand what N means. But something like name, it just gives you an hint of what this variable is. So let your names be as descriptive as they can. You can also give something like first name. So if you are collecting data concerning people, this one also becomes the first name. So a person can actually understand that what you are trying to do, this is about so that a person can understand what you are doing. The other one, the last but not least, last but not least, be careful in the use of letter L and letter O, because this can be confused with their equivalent numerics, which are L can be seen as a 1 and a 0 can be always confused with an O. Therefore, be careful when you are utilizing those. But when you are giving your variable names. So thanks for watching. That was it for this particular video tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also share with your friends as we grow the channel together. Don't forget to hit the notification panel so that you can get notified when I release new videos. Thanks.